What's going on? What's going on? This is Skilled Redpill. And I just, I'm on my way to work early morning. You know what I'm saying? I get up early. I gotta be at work at 5. And I just wanted I wanted to have a little talk about what's going on as far as the what we call the manosphere. And I just want to say this, I don't know what type of audience I get. I'm real busy, trying to get my career going. But at the same time, I'm noticing, I watch videos all the time, actually. Everybody, to be honest. All the manosphere, you know what I mean? And I don't know what this whole agenda of leave women alone. You know what I mean? Like, by nature, that don't sound right. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like guys on these panels and stuff like that, I feel like they need to really start addressing the fact you don't have to put out there not all when you talk about sisters. You ain't got to put that out there. You ain't got to say not all women. But what I would like to see brothers do is share their experience, or share an experience of them as young men. You know what I mean? Falling for the wrong woman. No, 17, 18, 19, the bad girl. You know what I mean? Because let's be honest, when I was in high school, it was this chick, I ain't gonna say her name or whatever, but she was a nerd, and she was a nerd, and she was infatuated with me in high school. Meaning, she always was in my face. No, she was cute, but she was an honor student and straight A's, AP classes. You know what I did? I messed with chicks out the projects. The fast ones, the boisterous, the loud ones. You know what I mean? It wasn't until I got older that I started wanting a different type of female, right? And I see that this is what a lot of brothers on these panels say, oh, they all used up, they got the bad boys, and let's be honest. A lot of us fellas, we did the same thing, right? Does that make us equal? No. Not by nature, not by nothing. We're not equal. But we are human. You know what I mean? I don't see a lot of the way that guys talk on here. It's and especially about black women. It's like they you never came across a solid female that really had your back. Never. And some may say never. I never have. It's this, it's that, it's this, it's that. I noticed that once I stepped into manhood, all those women that a lot of fellas on here talk about, they don't even come in my presence anymore. You know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, I got this chick, she was this, she was that, she was this, she was that. And I would just say it starts with us, men, and who we are. Cause see, look, the so-called succubus that people like to throw around and put a title on black women, right? The succubus. The succubus ain't attracted and will stay out of a strong black man, like mentally strong, you know, mentally, you know what I'm saying? And if they do come around, they'll shy away. Once you stand, hey, when we going out? Hey, look, I don't mind going out. I don't mind stepping out. Look, you pay for this, and I'll pay for that. Let's have a conversation. Now, do you know how many females I done said that to, and then they run off, right? They run off. And it's okay because you're supposed to put these things out here to see what type of female you dealing with. The interview, I call it. And okay, oh well, all right, well, nah, I mean, a man's supposed to, okay, baby, you be safe, right? Now, I feel like a lot of brothers just hop on these panels and hop out here, and they just be like, they talk about white women so much, and I'm like, and in my head I'm like, have you ever experienced a white girl? A lot of these brothers ain't never ever experienced a white woman before. And I ain't talking about the one that grew up in the hood. I'm talking about a straight square. I'm talking about a straight square white woman. A lot of brothers that be talking ain't never dealt with a white woman before. Because if you have, I mean, like really dealt with one, like really like spent time with them, you know, the time that you guys put into dealing with black women. Have you ever dealt with a white woman before like that? Because if you have, I have. How about that? I have. You know. And if you have, you couldn't be putting them on a pedestal like some of you brothers be putting them on a pedestal. Right? Like I said, the front end is great. The front end is great, but that back end, I don't know, fellas. That back end, when dealing with a white woman, man, it's more dangerous than the front end of dealing with a sister. I get what I'm saying now. On the front end, yeah, I done said this before plenty of times. On the front end, yeah, it might be rough. You understand? With a sister, it most likely it's gonna be rough. Because, first of all, she's a black woman. Meaning, regardless of what narrative or whatever sold us out, whatever, these women are still black women. Meaning, the struggle, all the biased shit still applies. It's still thrown on her. You know what I mean? The households, that we grew up in. We did, a lot of us brothers didn't have fathers in the household. We had to deal with just our mothers, right? And that did something that does something to a black male. But black women have also not had a father. So dealing with that on the front end is rough. I'm gonna be honest about it. You know what I mean? It make you want to give up, make you want to, but it's who you are as a man. You get what I'm saying? It seems like guys are trying to go tick for tack with black women. I'm not. You lie, you lie. Ye shady, you shady. You know what I mean? You a hoe, you a hoe. I don't have to be around you. I don't have to talk to you, right? I'm not competing with no sister out here. Get what I'm saying? I stand as a black man. I stand very firm and tall. Get what I'm saying? So with that being said is on the back end, and like this if you feeling what I'm saying, on the back end with a black woman, you can't get her away from you. Let's be real. On the back end, dealing with a black woman, if you stay in your frame, if you don't bend or break off of the front end battles that you might have with the sister. If you don't bend or break on that on the back end, she'll love you forever. You hear me? She'll love you forever. Now, on the front end, dealing with a white woman, like I say, it seems like she love you now. Huh? Oh, she feminine, she's submissive. Now. Front end. That back end, she's a witch. You understand? She's a witch. I'm putting it out. Yeah, they pure evil on the back end. Huh? That front end reel you in, huh? That back end of fucking, listen, I know brothers right now that's been years in with their, who you guys put on a pedestal. Years in with them. These dudes are miserable. Miserable. Getting prostitutes and doing all this stuff, right? Because they're miserable. On that front end, now that I think about it, oh man, these dudes, man, look, man, look, all the great things. That's why I say when I hear these guys talk, you ain't never really dealt with them. You ain't never really dealt with a Becky, what they call a Becky so much as, right? All my uncles, girlfriends and wives are white. And every single one of them women have dropped the N-bomb with the ER at the end on my family members. Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. Yes, sir, because they was comfortable. Huh? Who was comfortable? The women were comfortable. My uncles were comfortable. And that's how they like to get you. Because on that back end, shit'll show theyself. So what I'm saying is, I'd rather deal with the front end battle and grow and build. Huh? Grow and build and find and have that type of woman that you guys say don't exist in black women on the back end? Huh? Because it's fake to me. I don't want a female, right? On the front end, and then as time go by, as everybody gets comfortable on that back end, it's pure evil. You hear what I'm saying? Pure evil. Pure manipulations. Games being played. I hate that these guys are putting these females on a pedestal like that. Like, you ain't never... Oh, no, I ain't never dealt with no white woman. You know, I like my sisters. But anyway, black women, black man, you might have to go get you... You ain't never dealt with one. How you telling brothers go get a white woman and you ain't never dealt with one in your life? Or... You just smashed and dashed a couple of them. You never really experienced, you never been around them for periods of time to see how that shit play out. Never. You never did it. So with that being said, how can you speak bad about a person with struggles, with battles of being a black woman, while giving a person who is, we know this, got advantages, right? And you think they don't know they got advantages? That's why when you're comfortable, they tear your ass up. They'll tear you up, nigga. Huh? That's why on the back end, when you get comfortable, they'll tear your ass up. Why? Because they know they got an advantage. Huh? Don't play with me, man. And no, this ain't no simp stuff because I'm red pill. But red pill ain't keeping my foot on no black woman's neck now. Red pill is me. What I stand for, I'm red pill around men. Right? No, I ain't drinking. Oh, you ain't drinking? No, I ain't drinking. I ain't, you know. I'm red pill. That's what I think red pill is. Me, personally. It's what I stand for. How I move as a man. It ain't me smashing down on black one. That's red pill. Red pill is this. Red pill is that. Y'all stretching it too far. Y'all stretching that shit a little bit too far. With the red pill and black pill, men going their own way. You know what I mean? You know, these women are old and this and this and this and this. These brothers is old. 45, 50 years old. You know what I mean? On here talking about go your own way. You 50 years old, nigga. Shut up. You about 50, 45, going into 60. Some of y'all crippled, can't walk, sit wheelchair bound, broken down, running y'all mouth talking about somebody old and this and that and this and that. You get right then. Get yourself right. That's what I'm gonna tell young brothers. Just get yourself right. You know what I mean? Get yourself right. And if you want to be red pill, stand for something so you won't fall for anything. Huh? So you won't fall for anything, and you won't fall for a white woman thinking that she's better than your woman because on the front end everything's good. Huh? Let's be honest, some of you brothers don't make it to the back end. The front end is what you like. Know the nature of women across the board. That's what I say. Know the nature of them across the board and know the nature of men across the board and stand on your square and be who you need to be and listen and go get any, and listen, I ain't saying don't mess with her. All right, go get any type of woman you want that's built for you, that's working with you, that you want to be with, that you want to build with. All this, oh yeah, yeah. I mean, they got the fake hair and the blonde 20-inch, 27, and not all of them do that, right? So instead of focusing on what you used to mess with, which was the eyelashes, them the type of chicks y'all used to mess with, for real, because I did it. The eyelashes, long ass nails, fake hair, all this bullshit. That's what I was attracted to back in the day. Now, let's be real. I wasn't attracted to this chick that now you look at her, I'm like, God damn. Huh? Let's be real, man. I'm out of here.